It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. Welcome, welcome. I'm back after my week and a half journey of playing Hogwarts Legacy. As you know, some of y'all I didn't really talk to because I was oblivious to the world playing this game. I mean, as you all know, we all been waiting for this game. And I gotta say, man, this game is freaking amazing. Like, this is everything I've asked for in a Harry Potter game. And right now I'm just doing a duelist arena challenge. Like, I have fun with these.
You'd think they felt that in London.
Did wave 1 trolls. The combat in this game is just serious, man. Like, as you see, I'm drifting my Slytherin coat. You know, that lights up when I cast the spell. That is part of a quest you have to do. Ah, man. Woo. Woo. That was a mandrake, so you know I can use certain items. Oh. But let me just go forward and talk about how I feel about this game. This game is incredible, man. Like, oh my gosh. Like, I cannot stop saying how much I enjoy this game. I've spent probably over 70 hours so far, and I've already told my peoples that a minimum of 200 for me. And if you thought I was BSing that I've put a lot of hours in this game, or like I have consumed my life playing this game for the last week and a half, just give me a moment where I got rocked. All right, yo, stay with the mandrakes. Damn. All right, I'm about sick of these spiders. Ron Weasley would have had a whole damn heart attack. So what I just did there was the L1 plus R1 button. That is ancient magic. So your character in this game has the ability to do ancient magic. And you can learn as you see the curse magic, which is freaking awesome. But it is required that you do a certain task, which is Sebastian's, which honestly, to me, his character, his story was well written in the game. I'm getting my butt kicked. No, I'm not. Oh, take that. And I got a troll on my side. I'm gonna have to do this. Killing curse. It's the dark one. The dark hearts. Yeah, go do my bidding, fool. But let me just wrap this up so I can go farther in depth in this in a minute. And I love the combinations you can do with the spells. Oh my gosh, like that is my favorite combo right there. So I'm gonna return to the Highlands. All right. So first of all, let's talk about the map. Look how enormous this map is. It's like, golly. Look at this. Look how enormous this is. It's just straight up beautiful. This is just beautiful. As you see, let me just take it off there. I pretty much did everything when it came to like important things. Only thing I need to do is the collection chest. If you look at the collections, I still got still 89 cents, you know, do boom boom. Got 15 more, 12 more, 35 more. 4 more. Like I'm pretty much when the collections are pretty much almost done. Challenges, as you see, 100% all of it. It just it's just a, you know, like I said, spent my life on this. So as you see that you do have gear, and the cool thing about it is you can actually change their appearance if you hover over it and you see the button pops up. Also, with this, let me change this to, let me do a hood real quick. You can actually put the hood on, like the customization is insane. I love the customization aspect of this game. It was pretty well thought out. But right now, the Slytherin coat, oh my gosh, I love it because when you cast a spell, as you see, it lights up. Boom. So we got the broom aspect, you know, the flying on the broom. It's awesome. You do get upgrades for it, just 3, but they're mighty freaking expensive. But you know what? You can just sell gear to get that coin, and also there is a side quest where you can own your own shop, and when you do own your own shop, you can actually sell gear to make a little bit extra coin, but it's not, you know, too crazy. The only really experience I have encountered with this game is, and I see that another, you know, a couple of other gamers talked about this on Reddit. So if you look at the Hogwarts, go to the Hogwarts map. As you see, field guide page is 149 after 150. And basically the issue, it looks like there's been a glitch that I hope that gets patched up, is in the bell tower wing. I have basically went through every 34 sections and there's nothing. I've cleaned out everything and it still shows that I'm still missing one, but it's good to know that it's just not me that's going through this, because I've been pretty ticked off. Other gamers have been experiencing this, and they did talk about it on Reddit, so hopefully we will get a patch. Even the flying aspect, you can see is very in depth with the speed, the effects of it. It's beautiful. It's a lot of map to cover. It's definitely going to take you time just to explore. But if you're very ambitious and really just have time, like definitely you could probably knock this out in a couple of days. Look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful. In regards to the main quest, it was pretty good of a story. It was definitely, you know, something way different from what we are used to in the Harry Potter series. I'm glad they did that, you know, because, you know, expectation which you would have had is to follow verbatim. So as you see, you have dueling feats. As you see, I'm picking up, you know, materials because you're going to need this materials to craft items. So let's get to this part, and this is probably like my favorite part of the game. So let's go to Hogwarts map, and this is, you all got, whoever, you know, gets this game or is playing this game that just started, you are going to acquire this room. Is the room of requirement. I call this my trap house. This is pretty much my favorite part of Hogwarts. Like, so this desk, if you have unidentified gear, pretty much the unidentified gear is pretty, you know, self-explanatory. You pick up a piece of gear and it has a question mark. You will go here and it's just to identify it. As you see, what's in this room, we will get to that in a moment. So basically everything in here is customization. I set this up to be, you know, lighter for you guys to see, but pretty much you're gonna learn these conjuring spells, transfiguration. So say if I wanted to add something real quick, potions desk. As you see, I pretty much took care of all of that. I even got the hopping pot, so it randomly crafts a potion. So let's go where I have my, oh yeah, but let me just conjure up something real quick. So let's do a rug. Um, in fact, let's add something here. We already got one right here. I told him. Let's add a shelf. As you see, moonstones really count. So wherever you see moonstones while you're exploring, please collect those because those are gonna help you when you do your little crafting and conjuring items in here. So I'm gonna do, and you actually can change the size on some things. So let's put it here for now. Don't care. You can actually move it. There's another spell. So let's go back. No. So if you want to alter something, all you gotta do is do the alter spell, and you can just move it around. And if you don't like it, sorry about that. If you don't like what you like, where you put it at, or you just don't like it at all, as you see it's highlighted, you can actually remove it. And you get your some moonstone back, even though I kind of wish it was the full. So this is my trap house. As you see, this is the loom. So the loom, it definitely plays a part of your gear, because if you want to upgrade it, you could do it here with necessary material. As you see, mine's right here. For this is fully upgraded, so you have 3 slots to upgrade it to where you can get the defense and the offense up. Also, as you see, there is a trait slot. You can actually swap those out if you want. All you have to do is just go to the view traits, and you just got to swap it out. And there are requirements there. So these are my plants. And honestly, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Just get the big pots, the large pots, and then the small pots. The medium pots really have no... Honestly, I don't really see no use for them. Because honestly, the stuff that they say you need a medium pot, you can put in a large pot. Look at all of this mandrake, yep. And it's good that you craft the mallow, you grow the mallow sweet sleeves, because those are important if you want to do the Merlin trials. It does require the leaves. I really necessarily don't require those no more, because I did all Merlin trials. Now the fertilizer, for anyone that's curious why I got fertilizing. So, as you see on the right side, it's yield 5. So, with the yield 5, I would get 5 seeds back. Or plants, whatever you want to call it. So, with the fertilizer, if I add it, now it increased 1. So, instead of 5, I'm going to get 6 back. So, let's go into the pot station. This is where I'm going to craft my potions. I'm going to need a focus potion. And I'm not even gonna lie, love the Thunder Brew potion. Freaking love it. It does some nice damage. And like here you see, I got my crafting station for moonstones. So yeah, this is pretty much, for you to get, as you see, I have like the 5, the desk with the 5 small pots, and then I have a table with the 2 large pots. If you want to know where I get those from, that is going to be in the Hogsmeade, right under the tomes and the scrolls store. They do cost coin though, so definitely save up your coins so you can have your investment. So, as you saw me, look at the looms, and you saw the trace that requires something, and you saw there was like a piece of fur. Where do you get the fur? So another thing awesome about this game is you have to rescue beasts, and you have these wonderful rooms that you could put them in. As you see, this is pretty cool because they have shinies for all my Pokemon fans out there. And look at the offspring, and it's basically a two-step process with that to get like the hairs off an animal. You just brush them and you feed them. Like as you see, I have a feeding station over there that's enchanted that could automatically just feed it. So I just have to just brush. But hey, if they come to me, why not take care of them? As you see, unicorn wants to get fed. This is pretty much a cool aspect. But before I get more into the logistics of the room for the beast, oops, I gave him food instead of brushing him. My bad. Little puffskins. There you go. Let me just feed my little moon calves. As you see, these are also shiny. If you don't know how they're shiny, you see the little star next to the gender symbol. Yes, I don't forget you. Let me collect. Let me feed you, little buddy. They're so adorable. This is probably like the most coolest part of the game, just to rescue the beasts and see how cuddly and adorable they are, and just get to just take care of them. Okay, so here I bought them a little toy chest. So usually I just use the old leather football because all animals can play with this, so they can have fun with that. Over here is the breeding pen, so if you want to breed the male and the female together, there you go. And that is part of a challenge. As you see, let's really go here to the challenges, to the room of requirement, breed unique beasts. So yeah, they're gonna require pretty much all beasts that you rescue to breed them, but there's only one animal that you won't be able to breed because there's only one of its kind, and I will go over that in a little bit. So if you hit R1, okay, so these are the active beasts, and this is the species types. So we're only allowed 4 species. So as you see, I just have the puffskin, the moon calf, and the unicorn. I have room for one more type of species in this room, but all together with the 4 types of different species, altogether I can have a total of 12 active beasts here. So if I was to add probably like a graphorn here, and then also a phoenix or a toad, no, it has to be just 4 different species in one room. All right. Alright, so let's go to the other room. So it is 4 rooms. And while I'm doing this, if you accidentally zap them, don't worry. They're just gonna run off and they'll come back. As you see, I kind of went some shiny hunting, but what the cool aspect of the shinies is that, it's like if you ever play Pokemon, like they take forever to just pop up. It's not really the issue here. The probability is pretty high. Thank you. If you want to be fed. And as you see, I'm getting my required materials. So if I wanted to upgrade something and I press the wrong button again, you already got fed. You didn't. Look at this. I'm messing up like crazy. Overfeeding these children. You need to be brushed. You need to be fed. And some of these animals you can actually catch in missions, like this little fella, the Irondale. That one was actually doing a mission. You can actually also release these beasts, but I have an attachment to them, so I ain't releasing SWAT. I ain't gonna lie, I did release them. Let me stop. But I did release some, but that's because there was extras. But you know, these like the originals. The originals, you know. Yes, sir. Oh, ma'am, sorry about that. I didn't even look at the gender sign. Wait a minute, I have two? I forgot I had two females in here. I don't remember I had a shiny. Alright. Play ball. But yeah, this is like a real relaxing thing to do when you're not really doing anything. So adorable. Ah, the young prince. How can I forget about you? Alright. Alright. So we did rooms 2 out of 4, now to do 3 out of 4. Alright. So. Oh, look at my adorable graph horn. She is so adorable. Look at my king, really. I should nickname him Mufasa. Look at their adorable offspring. Boom, boom. There you go. You didn't eat? Come here. You need some brushing. Oh. I already got you. Come here. Oh, you need some brushing too. Make sure you ain't missing nobody else. Alright. Time to play ball. No, look at him. See, I want to rename them, but the Lord of the Shore, yeah, that kind of fits. Look at them, they getting it too. I kind of wish they, you know, they could let you put more into, like, more toy chests for them. Because I'm like, for 12, you know, you can only have 12 beasts in one room. Like, one ball ain't gonna do enough. And you will see that too with the limitations when you're trying to conjure up things in a room. So, we have one more room. And after that, I am done for now. Look at these beautiful aerosols. Yep, I nicknamed my little mini-me Hula Hook. Don't judge me. Yep, that's my little Daffy. This game is really beautiful. It really is. And look, the beautiful Phoenix. Just, oh my gosh, it's just wonderful, man. Like, it's insane. There you go, Daffy. Okay, buddy. And if you're wondering if anything happens with the like if they grow, like I've had the underlings, the offsprings for a minute, nothing really happens with them. They just living their best life, to be honest. Which I don't have no problems with that. They are adorable children of mine. Oh, High Wing, I got you. And High Wing, you can get High Wing off a mission. Boom. Wait, I got the feeling, yep. Oh man, this one. I hope they can have it to where they can expand, where they can add more beasts on here because, and the amount of species that could be in the room because honestly, it'd be nice to have more. But that's pretty much it with the room of requirements. Like I said, it's so much to do in this room. Like this room, and if you ever wanted to change the ambience,
proud of all the potions you've brewed.
And Deke is awesome.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
We'll go with the moonlit ambience.
I'd like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Oh, look at that nice little moonfall, even though it's going to look a little dark on your TV screen. But I love it, man. I freaking love it. So, yeah, that pretty much sums it up with the room of requirements. So, let's just take a little tour in Hogwarts. You saw some action. So, let's take a tour of Hogwarts. So, I really like the details. As you see, paintings are moving. The animations are insane. So what's going on? As you see, you got the ghost. And then portraits moving, just like in a movie.
Galleons and a
Yep, Charms class. So, with the classes, it's just missions. You don't really do class like every day. Like if you ever play Bully, you know how every day you had to attend to a class, type thing. It's really, but you will get assignments from your teacher, your professors, and with that, some of these unlock the ability to learn spells. So as you see, these are all my spells, and these are the brush and food, and the knapsack is basically the ability to rescue a beast. But some of the beasts, of you capturing them, it is kind of tricky. You may have to use a spell like Levioso, or for me, I use Arrestral Momentum or Glacius because it either stops them or it freezes them, so they can't go nowhere. So it makes sure your life a little bit easier. Oh, yep. This is probably one of the coolest things. They actually have the Howlers. So if anyone's not familiar with the Howlers, if you watch Chamber of Secrets, when Ron Weasley took the car and he got a holler from his mom when she blasted him in the Great Hall. That's freaking hilarious. So yeah, this castle is pretty much detailed. It's really amazing. It's breathtaking. It just brings the nostalgia back of just wanting you to rewatch Harry Potter, which I'm probably going to do this weekend. This the last 2 days of my vacation of my sanity. But it was just well worth. I got the deluxe edition. Well worth the money I spent. I'm happy. As you see, this is the flu powder. As you remember, they use the flu powder to travel, so that can help you fast travel throughout Hogwarts and the open world outside of Hogwarts. What else I can go over? Like I said, the only thing I would say is that there are some kinks that they need to work out, and I already pointed out the field guides in the bell tower section. Actually, I am in the bell tower section, and I just hope they really fix that, because I need my 150. So, when you're out, you can actually mount. Let's go to the Quidditch section. I really hope a DLC is they will have Quidditch. But, there are some challenges where you can ride your broom. You can do some time trials, like this one, for example.
Broomsticks are going out of style, I think. So many other ways to travel now.
I'm just gonna do it just cause I already did it. I'm about to say, wait, what? These yellow orbs, they help with a boost. Boom, boom, boom. Oh man, I missed the ring. Shucks. But I think I can still beat that time. If not, we'll just do it again. So right there is Hogsmeade. So that's where you get all your stuff at. I love Hogsmeade, man. Hogsmeade is pretty much just fun to travel to. That's like the hangout spot. Besides that, other things I could say is I kind of wish you could tame a dragon. That'd be so cool, but unfortunately you won't. You won't be having that luxury to tame a dragon. But with that being said, you do have a mission with a dragon where you actually rescue a dragon's egg, and then you will have to bring it back to the mother, which was interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna try that again.
Good. I've got this.
I want to retry. Especially how much I pay for them freaking upgrades. Them upgrades, like, that's one thing I can say. Like, man, when it comes to some of them upgrades, it's like, oof. You're talking about 3,000 coins, 4,500, 7,000. It's like, yikes. Look at that. Oof. And it look like in order for you to break that, you have to hit the orbs. Like, I'm trying to catch up. And plus, I gotta dock those 3 seconds from missing that ring. Shucks. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, I'm catching up, I'm catching up. But, let me see. Ah, come on. I hate missing rings.
Made it. Now that's more like it.
I think I can do it. Boom. If I didn't miss that ring, I'd be 27.
This is rather fun.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for that time trial. Also, you have your mounts. So your mounts could be on campus, which is
Back
awesome.
the High Wing. Away, High Wing. Away.
Oh. Look at that.
High Wing, go.
Boom. It's just beautiful, man. I could talk about this game all day long, but for the most part, it's a great game. I give it a 9.5 out of 10. Look at, I hope they do a DLC where you could be a 6th year, because you know you started off as a 5th year. But it would have been cool if you could have started as a 1st year and just, you know, transition 2nd year, 3rd year, just like the movie. That would have been so freaking awesome, man. That would have been so awesome. So I'm trying to think about, I really can't say too much bad things. It's just the patches that needs to hurt, you know, patches need to get fixed ASAP, but and add dragons on here. Like, let's tame a dragon. Like, let's do something that the movies didn't do. Or, you know, DLC would pretty dope. Do the Goblet of Fire. That would be freaking dope.
No need to waste that, my friend.
I would love to do a Goblet of Fire try on this game. Actually, let me change my spells. Expelliarmus. Let me. Flipendo. That should work. Let's look for some. Oh, I don't see no more. If you see balloons pop it, it's part of your part of challenges. FYI.
Expelliarmus.
Boom. I like fighting the poachers. The poachers, I love fighting the poachers. So long. And you see my drip? It's lighting up. Oh, I need some of that. And this is your character's unique ability, that ancient magic. Not really, but boom.
Your poaching days are over.
Boom. And also, like, even going into Forbidden Forest, you know how you get, you know, points deducted from your house. Like, they're really not too. If you ever played Bully, you know how, you know, like, after hours, if you're out on curfew and all that crazy stuff, it's not really implemented in this game, which I'm kind of surprised, especially how they was with house points. But, you know, it would be fun if they did, just to see how you can maneuver with all this exploration, but at the same time, I can see it kind of just being a pain in the ass. Oh, they got somebody. I wonder who they got. Let me see. Oh, poacher. Oh. Definitely take those out. Yeah, if you see those spider XX, take them out before you get close to them.
Yes, is simply too many.
I'm about to fly. Oh, can't do that. Let me see if I can chop them down. Oops. My bad. Boom. Boom.
Revelio.
I really don't use that spell, but you can use that spell if you sneak up on somebody, but you gotta be really quiet.
Revelio.
But there's so much to do. You have caves. There's probably, like, I believe there's only 2 duelist arenas you can do and test your skills out. That aura must have been a poacher or Ashwin. They all under the same dark wizards. I'm gonna be honest.
Diona, ever do to you?
So if you see those orbs, you just gotta match the color.
Just because you had a run-in with Harlow. Speak of it, doesn't it?
Oh, couldn't do that. Out of my face with that. And if you want to see how much why my spells are OP, hold on, because I upgraded stuff and I got I'm only got legendary gear. That's pretty much why. Just if you was curious. But the combination spells, it's really fun. So I'm gonna have fun with this guy right here. I'm gonna use. Done. Get out of my face. So if you decide to, learn those curse spells, just want to let you know, Avada Kedavra, it does have a longer cooldown time than other spells, but if you use the focus potion, that actually helps to cool down with 15 seconds. So let me just have that on deck.
You're the one who released Treadwell.
So let's do it.
That was a mistake.
Boom.
Do you believe I defeated the Nashwinder by myself?
So if you want to know also how I took out 4 people with the Abracadabra spell, if you go to your talents, let's go to the Dark Arc section. As you see, level 22. I could kill all curse enemies. So long as they have, if you see that X, that green X on an enemy, that means they're cursed. But once you cast that spell and you have that mastery under your belt, yeah, you could clap everyone on that battle. This was a Merlin trial that I did. So there are different varieties of Merlin trials. As you see, this one basically you just had to match the symbols on the statues. So having the Flipendo spell would help.
Doing Rookwood work for him.
Also, there's a Merlin trial where you just have to put a big boulder in the circle. There's one you just have to break statues. There's one you have to restore statues. And there's one where you have to glide the butterflies with the Lumo spell into a statue that you see that it has to be like with moonstones for it to light up. So yeah, there's varieties of the moonstone. There's also mazes. And right here, this is where you can save, that's where a beast's habitat is at. Niffler's there. I'm gonna let them be. But if you ever fail to try to catch a beast, just probably just go further away, and they'll probably come. They mostly come back to their habitat. And there's some poachers. Stay away from them. Goodbye.
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now.
Another thing they could work on is the gear slots. So the highest number of gear slots you will have here is 40, and that's with doing all the Merlin challenges. So if you want to increase your gear slot, keep on doing the Merlin challenges and make sure you are claiming your rewards in the challenges section. So it should be, yep, it's under the exploration challenge. And please be mindful also when you complete a challenge. So you see how that says 2 and this one says 4. Just know when you complete this, it starts all over. So you not have to do 2 more. You actually have to do another, basically a 4 set. So you got to do, for the example, you're going to have to do 4 landing instead of, oh, I already did 2. Let me do another 2 for it to equal out to 4. No, you have to do a complete 4 to close out that challenge, and that goes for everything. So if you knock out, so if they have the challenge was to defeat 20 spiders, and you did it, and they up it to 50, now you gotta defeat 50.
Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection charms, if you ask me.
Is that so? Well, I just earned the finishing touches trophy. And I believe it's for you to get that trophy. I think that's the one where you have to use the ancient magic move on just about every enemy you encounter. I don't think the infamous foes count because you're only going to encounter them once. Let me use the transformation. So the transformation spell, they only change into barrels. Like when you first learn the spell, it's gonna basically just have a regular barrel. You're gonna have to upgrade it through your talents. So your talents is gonna be here again. Let me go back here, and this is where you would increase, upgrade it. No, right here. So you have to be level 22, and you just make sure you have the talent points. It doesn't matter. Like you could actually be level. You don't have to do all level 5, then go to 16, then 22. You could actually skip, and go to 22 if you want to spend a skill point. It doesn't matter, which is pretty cool because it lists up restrictions. Because some games that you play, when you try to upgrade the skills, you have to have this and that. All you have to do is really have the spell, the level, and the talent points, and you're Gucci. Others, it requires probably other things, other games. So this was pretty cool. But yeah, right here, if you see this barrier part, that means you can't mount. You're gonna have to just tough it out on foot, or that area is basically just strictly out of bounds. But I'm pretty much thinking about I'm gonna wrap it up here. I just wanted to talk about my thoughts and opinions about it. Like I said, it's a really good game. If you're a Harry Potter fan and you really want it to be your own wizard, this is where it should be. I've played, previous Harry Potter games. I actually played Harry Potter games on my own phone. Like, it's nothing compared to this. I'm glad this game, it took its time, even though it's still bugs that needs to be fixed. But I have completely enjoyed it. It's been a while since I've played a game where I completely just wanted to clear everything out. And that's really how video games should be, where you get your bang for your buck, and that's why I give it a 9.5 out of 10. But I hope you guys have the same experience that I have with this game. If not, I do apologize, because, maybe you expected more. I really couldn't expect too much. You know, probably people don't like the story too much, but to me, it was a pretty cool story. You know, just adding the aspect of ancient magic makes you just think in your head, what if, Harry Potter had, learned ancient magic that could take off Voldemort? You know, that would have been crazy, but, you know, it is what it is. But I'm going to end the stream here. Hope you guys enjoy it. If any questions, just shoot me a message. And if you have my, cell, just text me. I'll definitely help you out with some of these things because, to be honest, this is a lot, and I had to put a lot of time into completing a lot of things. Merlin challenges, the landing platforms, balloons, demigod statues. Oh gosh, the demigod I could have lived without those. I'm gonna be honest. I could really live with because those was a pain to do. But anyways, you guys have a good night. I am done.